Hello, Sachi.
Hey. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I have those papers.
I see. I would love to see them when you have a moment.
Yes, perfect.
Seems like everyone's in the training room.
Training room, Cordelia and Nora over there. I don't know who's in the kitchen. All I know is someone's in the kitchen. Think.
I see. Wow. I was wondering why so many people seemed to want to come here today.
I was there earlier just to see what was going on, and then didn't want to get to the main area, so I'm like, okay.
I have a couple things I needed to do, and one of them was drop by here. And a lot of the people have to, you know, a lot of people show up here, so it's kind of.
Well, actually, I guess
One
you
bird,
already
three
know what's
stones.
going on with Q.
Hey, no.
You don't?
Q hasn't seen me in ages.
He's
Last time
back.
Q saw me. Oh shit, that's good.
We did the
Fuck it.
ritual.
Yes! Q's back! Okay, so that means... Wait, did you see May yet?
Yeah, she's seen May. She was May was one of the champions as well.
Oh, nice. Well.
They hugged it out and it was super cute.
By the way, don't mind the very, very tall person that's Coda. He's taken off the little piece of glimmer that he had on him, which is...
He's trying to look like
him.
Curry and Kralik had a child.
That
So
is
before you
an
come to
incredibly
any
tall person.
What?
Why is he so tall?
He's a
I asked
dragon.
that same question. He told me that he basically body swapped.
He is...
Less
dragon?
body swap, more shape change. It's
So
natural.
what, you modified the body that he was currently existing in?
Yes,
Yeah.
because he felt like he was compacted down.
Oh, cool.
If you can buy, if you know.
Like his
President
original
changed the flavor
size
saver.
is actually a little terrifying for this. I would rather not suffocate.
Arms
That's the
length.
best way I could put it.
I don't want to know.
What?
Anyways.
Mhm.
What is
Unit
this question
Evan
that you wanted
saying
me
with
to talk about?
unit Coda. Preferred distance.
The phone you gave me
comfortable
broke.
Arms length.
What about the phone Hybris gave you?
Fix it.
He hasn't given me a phone yet.
You were going to give him a phone, right?
Yes.
Stop breaking phones.
I
Please.
put it down. I went to go buy food. I turned around. It exploded. Then I had to pay for the broken bench.
I don't know how it exploded.
How?
I didn't do anything. I just put it down. It exploded. As I turned around.
Requesting data. Is this figure of speech?
No.
Flip your hand around.
No.
He's gonna flick your palm and the curse seal's gonna appear on it. That's how.
Speaking.
Excuse me?
He has a curse.
You wanna do that? He's got like maybe about 20 different curses. Plus.
Probably a Samsung.
Probably. No, it was a Nokia. I
Greetings.
gave him a Nokia.
Damn. Damn.
The last one had a lightning bolt through it.
Don't touch me with that.
Don't come anywhere near me.
What I've counted so far is I have more than 30.
I will stand on this side of the carpet.
Oh my
This is
god,
what
you
it's
guys are
like
so
when people
babies.
find- Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Fine. You shake Corona's hand.
Hold on. Before we do that. Okay. Now we'll check.
Mm,
Nothing.
eh, eh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When your hands start
Statistically
short-circuiting,
speaking, no.
Eh, eh.
I think it's more
when your
personal
hands start
belongings.
short-circuiting later, don't come to
It's
me.
usually anything that's around me.
I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh.
Confirmed short circuiting.
Oh. Whoops.
I didn't do it.
I'll say this.
Hold on.
In
one
any
then.
case,
Hold on.
My bad.
you
Bonk.
came here to see Cordelia.
Yep. I didn't know
Visual
she was,
identification
so I
systems
immediately
offline.
went to the training room to see if she was there.
I see. She is there.
Bonk, bonk.
Please relocate
I'll
to
wait here.
charging station.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so my normal bonking doesn't work. Do you have the charging station he can go to?
Yes, he has a personal room.
If you want me to, I can
Okay,
electric
do
shock
you
his
realize how
ass.
heavy he is? There's no way I can lift him to his room.
Do you want me to
Oh my
electric shock his
goodness.
ass?
Unit
Don't do
Evan
that.
to
You will likely fry
Charging
internal
station.
circuitry.
Okay.
Please guide
Do you want me
Unit
to pick him
Evan
up?
to charging station.
Yo.
That would be the far
We found our
simplest
portals. I break
solution.
tech by accident.
Otherwise, I will have
So,
to form
this
an
is great.
adapter.
And he'll just pick you up. Where's his room?
What the hell's
Down the hall, to the right.
Oh, the Edge Boy? Edgelord? I don't know. Some Lincoln
That's
Park
Coda.
man.
Oh, what's he doing here?
He's here with his mom.
Yeah,
Who's
his
his
mom's
mom?
taking out on the. His mom's taking
Corona.
out to the Lincoln Park concert.
I'm gonna
Hello, Noru.
head out.
Corona.
Hello.
Oh,
But
oh,
good night.
oh. But, but, no,
Bye,
good
May.
night. Bye.
Bye.
Have a wonderful night,
Good
Nara.
night. You sound tired. Get some
I am
sleep.
tired.
Get some sleep.
Good night.
Take care.
That was something to walk into. Very tall.
Yeah.
He's very tall. He's like
Yeah,
really tall.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what I
He's
said.
That's
he's
what
a
I
human,
said.
right?
He's-
At this point, I don't think so.
I was
Listen.
under the information that they were human. That is not
No.
the case, evidently.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think
Maybe
so
that-
anymore.
maybe
I know
that's
what they
why.
are. I'm not allowed to say much. It's just they're not human. They're just Coda, I guess. I don't know. It's some weird shit.
Okay then.
Corona said that they are a
Aliens.
dragon.
Oh.
Yes, in some aspect.
God.
Some aspect.
Is there anyone who's not a dragon at this point? Except
I'm a
for me?
dragon.
No, you know what? I'm a dragon.
I am
you're
not a
a dragon.
dragon.
I'm not
Sachi's a
associated
dragon.
You-
anymore.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
No.
Oblivious Hybris is a dragon.
You know
She
what?
is
I
You're
am
a
not a
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah,
You
know
are
what?
you can make
You're-
yourself look
no,
like
no,
a
no,
dragon.
You could totally look like a dragon. You spread your wings and then you know if you
Oh, you're a dragon.
raise your voice a little bit. It's like you're spitting out
I'm
fire.
joining you in this discussion. We're not dragons.
They
They're
are
dragon.
not dragons.
Do you have a
No.
button that says
This is
Do
May.
you have a button that says expel dragons?
No, I
Press it.
don't.
No, it's called the
You know
air.
what,
It's called the.
actually-
It's called the fucking airlock.
Oh my god, the
That
airlock.
would likely
Oh,
kill a
no.
dragon.
That's not even remotely okay. You know what?
That's
Here's
actually
what we're
what I
gonna
was
do.
thinking.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
Right? We're gonna get a roll of
Yeah.
stickers, right? And you know those stickers that say "Hello, my name is." Right? We're all
Yeah.
gonna write our names on them, and then on the underneath part, we're just gonna
You say,
say, "And
"I'm a
I am
dragon."
not a dragon."
Oh, I'm not a dragon. Okay. I thought you were
You know,
gonna say I am a dragon. and we
you know
just
what?
give them
Know
out
what?
to everybody.
For the
I am
first
fine
line, the
with
first
this
line
form
of
of
PL,
classification.
the first line of
Alright.
PL,
Mhm.
the first line of PL, right, that's gonna be this week. I'm gonna go to. Someone's come up to me that I haven't met before, and I'm like, "Hey, are you a dragon?" I'm going
And
to
they're gonna
ask
say
that.
yes.
Oh my god.
I'm going
okay,
to.
you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, okay? If you get at least one person, right, who ends up
Mhm.
low key being a dragon. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna play this? You have to get
Open
one
the airlock.
person. You have to get one person.
List.
It's no. It has to be a new person that Sachi has
A new
never
person,
met before.
never met. Yeah,
Never
never
met
met.
You
them before,
person?
right?
You person?
New
Wait
person.
until you walk
person.
into
Sachi's
PL.
never met them before.
They're gonna
Alright.
walk into PL. I'll tell you this right now.
And before, And before it's a
I
fucking
believe the
dragon
chances
convention at
Hi.
within reason that it
It's
could
it's
be a
it's
dragon.
very high. It's very high.
It could be a dragon.
All right.
We'll just.
What am I gonna do?
Can
What
I
am
press the
gonna put
airlock
on?
button? Please.
Hello, bud.
I am not
What do
looking
I
to
do?
kill
Oh,
anyone.
Okay.
Oh,
I understand that. That's a good idea.
I don't even
Killing
know what to
people
put on
is
the line.
bad.
All right. You know what? You know,
It
you know,
is.
Here.
Yeah, what's
But I
up? What's
really
Name
up?
don't
something.
press
Name
it
something
right
that you want.
But I won't.
Within
because
reason.
That would hurt people, and I don't like hurt
Within reason?
people.
I don't really.
I agree.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
All right. You know what? You know what? Fine.
I
If
just
you
want to do
can't
it. I
find
just want to
one
do it.
person-
I am sorry.
If you can't
just
find
wanna-
one
We
person,
just made friends with
one
everybody.
person,
you
right?
know.
If you can't find one person, you have to wear a sash that has the images of lettuce all over it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
If
All
I,
right. Cool.
so if I
That is
find a
very
dragon,
unusual request.
if I find a dragon, right?
Mhm.
You must announce yourself as lettuce.
For one night.
I am
For
a
one-
tasty piece
for-
of iceberg lettuce with no nutritional value. My name is Ion. It's nice to meet you.
Oh wow. You know what? That's insulting because I feel like I have
Yeah.
at least a little bit of nutritional value.
Yeah. Come on. He's got to have some
I-
flavor and some
There
nutritional
is some
value. Come
nutritional
on.
value.
In
It is just
iceberg?
very, very small.
Okay. There you go. I have an equivalent to the value of iceberg lettuce, and my name is Ion. That's a good one,
Okay.
right?
Why can't I be romaine lettuce?
Romaine actually has taste.
You saying I don't have taste?
I'm saying that for your punishment, if you find a dragon. Or is it a benefit?
Oh, okay.
Is it a positive
No,
or negative? Is it supposed to be a punishment, right?
a negative is being called a lettuce. All right, saying hey,
Yeah.
I'm lettuce because I know he doesn't like being called that, or anything with lettuce, right?
Yeah, that's all you could do. You could just have him, hey, hi, I'm
Hey.
lettuce. My name is Ion.
Hi, my name is lettuce.
And
Hi, my
you
name
gotta,
is
you gotta. That's how you introduce yourself to Nickelbot.
Yeah.
Okay, so every time I talk to an Echobot, I have to say hi. My name is lettuce.
Yes, that seems pretty fun. That's pretty
I think
fun.
that sounds like a good idea. Good compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be first.
It gives her,
Alright.
it gives her
I am
a
not
plus,
suiting to
you know, him.
compromising
Oh,
in
it
a
also gives
situation
you a
like
plus
this.
because we just proved
I do not
ourselves that
understand
we'll be
this.
a dragon.
They're being boys.
Did you really? Wait,
I
wait,
see.
no.
What?
They got
What?
a tiny little
No,
idea.
wait, hold on. So who's the
About-
dragon? Who's the new dragon?
The
No, I'm-
potential
no,
of
no.
dragons.
Coda saying basically says like Coda's a dragon.
Yeah, but you
And
know
now
Coda.
they're
You
just
met
going
Coda.
on a
I
journey.
know
Coda
Coda. No, I
doesn't
know
count.
Coda. I know. No. But the reason why we got into this topic, right?
Yeah.
A journey
Yeah.
of
But
humor,
Alright,
but I
sure.
don't.
but
yeah.
they're boys, so it's dumb.
I see.
Yeah, we're doing it. I wear a lettuce
Alright.
sash, and he'll go. I'm.
Yours actually should be something different. I'm surprised you didn't suggest the most obvious one.
What's that?
I'm a soy boy, and my name is Sachi.
I
Come abuse me.
Why the hell are you a soy boy?
I listen. We picked it.
I
We
am
already picked
also
one. We don't have to go with it.
questioning this.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why.
Are you a soy boy?
I don't know. She's the one who said it.
Why is he a soy boy?
Yeah. Why am I a soy
He's
boy?
not. He's a good boy.
Thank you. Jesus.
He's
So
also
mean.
not lettuce. But that's what people say, so they were making fun of each other, I think.
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah. I know. You were making fun of me. Wow. Bullying from my own staff. My own head. My old head staff. Wow.
Here he goes.
I
Is this being a boy?
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
No,
It'll
this
be
is
okay,
being
Sachi.
dramatic.
Sachi, it'll be okay.
Thanks.
I would not understand.
You're a real bro. You know that.
Yeah.
I try. I try so hard.
Logistically, I lack gender.
What the
So
hell is
therefore I
that?
cannot be a boy.
What? Where?
Oh wait, it's from the ceiling. Why is it so low? Why did it scare the fuck out of me?
Paul?
I saw a
don't
little
know.
I saw one of the park, the little embers from up here down here, and I was like, what is this?
Oh,
They do occasionally
sorry.
drop lower. as a thought process drifts.
Oh, I guess the thought process of us talking like that was going on.
Are you
No.
okay now, boss?
I was contemplating how I
Yeah.
am not a boy, so therefore I cannot understand
This
being boys.
this humorous discussion you guys were having.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were being boys, and she was confused.
Oh.
I guess our behavior was typical of that of a young child. For
Yeah.
boys, sometimes
Yes,
roughhousing.
yes, it
and...
was.
Oh, okay, alright. So that's essentially what May was getting at. It's just being
I
boys.
see. Now I understand.
It's part of your charm of being you and being you.
I have never been a child, though.
Somewhat
I
you
mean,
were.
but you were young.
Somewhat. You were, not, like, children. Naive.
Yeah, at some point you didn't
innocent.
know
Prince called
anything.
me a toaster, not a child.
I'd say you
See,
were
See,
impressionable.
it could be the same thing in some terms.
If it's like what we meant, I would say you were impressionable and without guile.
That is to be classified as a child.
Childlike.
I see. I
I don't
was a
think
child.
you went through the same development process that a human child would go through because of the way our brains
That
develop.
would be unprecedented,
Yeah,
for I am not a human.
yes, exactly. And you're not a dragon, which is critically important.
This is true. We should
Otherwise-
establish that right now.
I am
Otherwise,
not.
we
Nobody
go
here
press the
is a
airlock
dragon.
button right now.
But what if?
I am
That's-
still
that's the
trying to
dragon
think
lock
of a
button.
name.
But what if? Iron was a dragon this whole time. You see, we only seen his face. We didn't see. He's always covered. He's always covered. What if he had a
Boss,
dragon
look at
tail?
him. Boss, look at
But
him.
I have
Oh
seen
my
him.
god! Oh my god!
I have seen him without the suit on. Or
Everything.
the mask.
I swear
I
to God, you
think
say
we'd have-
yes, I'm gonna leave.
Wait a minute, Sachi, what are you talking about? You were there when we got
I
quarantined.
believe
and
there
had
is
to go through our
a
showers.
5% chance that he
True.
may be
Oh
a
yeah, you're
dragon.
right. I remember. You're right. I was at. Oh yeah, that was a
I
fun
must
time.
now refrain from checking.
Yeah, don't check.
Don't check.
You don't
don't
have.
wanna do that.
You don't happen to have topographical data from the examination after their decontamination, do you?
No, I was not present.
Okay, just making sure. So it was a bonding moment between the boys.
Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah.
They were being
was
children.
They were no. It was more of
I
a
don't know.
very, very intimate moment where I was in my suit and all the boys behind me.
I am
I
aware
had
of
to yell-
what happened.
It
Kanton
was
tried to
ro-
be a sneaky little devil. He was like hiding behind something. I went back for it. I went back to check if anyone else was there, and he's slowly crawling out. I'm like, what? And then that's when Beetle and everyone else kind of came in at that point. Oh boy.
What interest it is, though.
Decontaminated.
God, it feels like it's forever ago.
Yeah.
It was approximately almost a year ago.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Around there. Kinda.
Yes.
Kinda.
So,
It was a bonding
Not
moment.
quite, but almost.
Romance?
This is romance?
no, this is not romance. This is the exact opposite of romance.
No, I didn't turn around and look straight into Ion's eye and go senpai.
Is
Alright,
that
I'm
what
done
you
with
have
this
to do?
conversation. I'm done with this.
Yes.
No. For the love of God, no. Don't ever do that. If you walk up to somebody and you like them, and I mean like you really, really like them, don't ever walk up to them and be like, Senpai,
I'm your kohai.
Well, you see, would be more along the lines of me looking up rather than looking down.
Oh, look at. Now
I
turn
love you.
around. Turn to
I
the
love you,
door.
senpai.
Turn to the door. Turn towards the doors.
Oh,
Ion.
hello,
How's it
Kay.
going?
Hello, Nana.
Nano, are you a dragon?
There's
Are you a
only one
dragon?
proper answer to that question.
No, I'm not a dragon.
I'm
There you go.
confused as to what's going on.
Greylick, are you a dragon?
Are you a dragon?
Huh? You love him so
Oh,
I
much?
look
What was
like
that?
a dragon.
Are we
Yeah,
just gonna
Sachi
ignore
told
the
me-
fact that they were talking weird stuff in front of what? Are you
Sachi told
good?
me.
You good?
First you're floating in midair, and now you're kind of having this one-on-one interaction with someone in the middle of the cathedral.
Are you good,
Just
Chief?
kind of.
There you go.
We're just gonna. Okay. Well, Sachi seems to be the only other person who knows what's going on right now because I'm really lost.
Well, we were just
I am
trying to
also
explain.
lost.
We were trying to explain that you don't walk up to someone you like and call them senpai.
What do you call them?
I mean,
Sugar tits.
I call well, no, what?
Bitch.
No, no.
I mean, that's what freedom does to me, right? Kind of walks
I know
up
what
to
I
me
say.
whenever he wants and
This
just
is
kind of
why
like.
you
When
don't
I
like
walk up to
them.
someone
I
and tell
believe
them
he
I
called
love
me
them,
something similar.
I say,
Don't
we
do
have a
it.
question to ask you.
Hi.
that's
Wait,
all.
where did
I
Coda
say I
go? Is
love you.
Coda still around? I wanted to speak to Coda as well.
I don't know. Coda's being Coda. They probably went somewhere.
Coco.
Yeah.
We
I did not
want
see
to
Coda.
know if that training room can resist Cray Cray's fire.
It is non-flammable. So in theory, yes, there may be some heat damage, but overall, yes.
Warping.
What would happen
What she's
if I did
asking is if
the thing?
it can withstand 4,000 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell her the reason
Theoretically
why you're asking
speaking.
the question.
Told Cray about the mission, about the energy thing, and he wanted to test it out on him. So, very ethically speaking, if I were to like supercharge him, what would that do to the plane?
There is a number of things that could occur. But simply transferring mana from one person to another usually does not result in this effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good to.
It wouldn't really like supercharge somebody. Just like, hey, oh wait, you want to work on you. But it's like it gave. Well, we can use an example. If I give her mana, it's not gonna supercharge her. It's just gonna give her more mana.
Okay, so we'd be good, right? Or unless you had a different
I
concern.
mean,
Well, if you're just giving me mana, it wouldn't
Transferring
change
mana
anything.
from one person to another, it is simply increasing the amount of resources that they have available to them.
You can burn that
Like
mana to
using
a
a
point
phone.
to increase
You are
the
charging
heat.
the phone so that you
But
can
you're-
use it for longer.
There is
Yeah,
a
but you're rapidly
maximum-
decreasing it.
There is a maximum amount you can release at a time. The concept is called a gate. Someone's gate. It's how much mana they can
Is
use
that-
at a.
Why I with Alex at the mission, I did it too fast, and he was a
Yeah.
bit
he almost
super
died.
You blew out your gate.
uncomfortable.
You popped your oven.
If I know this
You
statement,
pop that door right open.
Mm-hmm.
Kills
I would
his.
You
suggest
came
you
in
be
like the
careful.
Kool-Aid man.
With another bullet.
you?
I'll show you later.
I wouldn't do that with Cray Cray.
You're not gonna fill this gate.
Fill his gate? What do you mean fill his gate?
That's
Your mana.
You're
That's
gonna
a
bust this
term
gate
for
wide
the-
open?
So
That's
am I
term-
made out of mana then? Is that what
Uh,
you
you-
would say I'm made out of?
No,
No.
I'd say that you have a large pool of mana that you can pull from, and that you're
Okay.
capable of transferring from that pool as if you were to, for example, have a cup of water and an empty cup of water. Take some of the water from this cup and put it in the other one.
So what am I?
Kralek's an empty cup of water.
What
Fill
am
him.
I then? Because
battery.
I'm...
You are literally a rechargeable battery.
Okay.
She's not literally a rechargeable battery.
Okay, well, not literally, but the metaphorical sense, you are a rechargeable battery. You have a
See,
certain
Duracell?
capacity
Similar
that you
to
can
one.
hold within you.
She'd
is
probably be more like a
There is a limit to how much energy I can
antimatter.
intake
Antimatter?
at any
Okay.
given time, as well as a maximum at which I can hold. It is not limitless.
Okay.
Yeah, like a bladder.
I'm confused. How do I train this sort of thing then? Like, I mean...
What do you want to train? Like,
Well, what
What,
what
like-
aspects of it do you
Well,
want to train?
I don't know. You know, tomorrow, I should probably tell you this. Tomorrow, Alex is getting a catalyst crystal, and he's going to drain me to see how much I have. Without
That is
killing me.
dangerous. Please be
that
careful.
is very
killing me.
dangerous.
Ion's going to be there, right? Ion, you're going to be there. We talked about the
Gonna be
weapon thing.
some.
I decided what weapon I wanted, and Ion said I need to be trained in the particular weapon I wanted because I feel like it's a cross between a spear and a staff. Therefore, I'm calling it a spar. But he said I should probably train in using a spear and a staff separately, which is what Alex is going to be doing tomorrow, as well as the crystal thing. I'm not going to die, I don't think. I trust. He's pretty cool. We talked about the theory of the old
Staves
world
are
that I
usually
came up with.
not meant to be used in such a manner unless they are a combat staff.
Yeah.
Well, I had an idea of what I wanted, and I was saying to Ian I didn't just want like an Aegis symbol somewhere. I wanted to kind of scream it out by having it like as like a spa. You know?
Like a spork, but made of staff.
Yeah,
A staff
yeah, exactly.
and a spear provide two different functions.
Yeah, okay. Well, I call it a staff because I'm a mage. I mean, I sort of.
Are you a mage? So
I don't know
explain to
who
me
I
this. So,
You're more like-
explain this. No. Explain this to me. This. You're not when you use your magic, you're not using a catalyst because usually staffs are usually meant to be used as a catalyst.
Focus.
Or a focus. Yes.
I mean, I was told
An
that I had a
arcane
staff
focus
before.
is-
I did like via explosion, but I
Yes,
don't
you did.
do that anymore. I don't put my.
You don't put it in. You don't focus it into that to channel it that power.
I just.
So you use
kinda-
your hands. So I would say either spear would be fine.
But I
She's
want to
more
call
like
it a
a
spa.
sorceress.
Please let me call it a spa. It's not so much called it. Plus, Ion's called it a spa, and Alex called it a spa. Can we just call it a spa? It's like it's not a spear and it's not a staff. It's in between.
I would not
I don't
suggest
actually-
hitting
I think-
people with a staff,
I will not hit people
think-
with it.
unless it is a reinforced combat
As long as it's a
staff.
point. As long as it's a point, it's a spear, right? Technically.
That was what I was
Uh,
thinking was a reinforced combat staff.
Not quite.
No.
There are lots of other ones that have points on them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Glaives, halberds. Wait.
Well, like what she wants an actual point to it, right? Not an actual like a glaive or.
Well,
Yeah.
look, the Aegis symbol is literally a point to at the end.
She could
I
carry
mean,
a
to be
giant
fair,
shield.
what she was
She could be a
talking
shield
about
hero.
was essentially stabbing somebody
Stab, stab,
with all
stab,
5
stab, stab.
points.
Yeah, see,
All
1,
5
2,
points
3,
of the
4,
Aegis
5,
symbol.
5,
Oh,
5
yeah,
stab.
that
Then
was-
it would be
yeah.
more akin to a penchant.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Let me see here. What's
What
it
we
called?
call it, spa.
Quad. What do you call 5?
I don't know.
Pentant.
I just
Four is
heard
quad.
quadruple. Oh
So
yeah, like when I play my games, I get
pentant.
pentakills.
A
Pentakills.
pentant.
Mhm. As opposed to a trident.
Yeah, okay,
Pendant.
but yeah, then that's my idea. So we have
An Aegis
this,
pendant.
and then we have like, and then Alex had this thing on his spear, and it went... Is that a bad design? Like, I'm just trying to throw ideas out here. I don't even know how to make this thing, so I'm just, it's open for interpretation. If you want, I just think we can call it
I
a
guess
spa.
it depends on the purpose you're gonna put it to.
I
You should use something. that
Well,
you're
I
comfortable with.
think I would be comfortable with it, and the purpose would be behind that I can't rely on my magic all the time, because if I do drain myself, then I need to still have the opportunity, or like the the second kind of thing to fall back on, or even start off with.
Once
Am
you've
I
trained
being
with it,
stupid?
you
Is this? I just think
can-
that
I would
should
want to
rely
try
on-
out different weapons and see what would work best. That's what I would do.
Well, that's why we're doing the spear and the star. I don't
Yeah,
want a
that's
sword.
smart.
I don't like huge things.
Oh yes. I'm getting a call. I know. Q's asking permission.
Oh,
Q.
yeah. She's having
Fine.
a think.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Okay, Okay, you
So-
can call me, by the way, going back to that real quick.
Who wants to
Call me
see
Barry,
you?
but what would my actual, like, race be? Am I just, like, I mean, I'm Phoenix, kind of, but, like,
Dragon.
I'm not a dragon.
We've
I'm, like,
established he's not a dragon.
why is it going with this dragon talk? Okay, I was a Phoenix, or I was... What am I made out of? That's what I mean, like, if I'm not human,
Well,
I don't have my wings
really
anymore.
know.
I'm
That
trying.
would require us trying to get a
How
blood
would you
sample.
find out?
A humanoid.
Do I have blood? Can you... Hello?
I mean, there's
Do
one
you
way
have
to find
blood in
out.
you?
Yeah.
I
Do you want
recall
me to
you
check?
bleeding before.
Okay. Well, can you cut me and find out?
Yeah, you don't have to cut you.
Wait, what?
You can just take skin cells
Wait,
off
can you
if she
take a
has
blood
skin
sample
cells.
then?
No, I can just feel.
I
Have
could
a hold on to
simply
you.
scan her to see if there are any fluids within her body.
I don't know. All right.
Okay.
Are you full
You
of
both-
fluids?
Are you moving? Do you have any blood in you? I'm asking you, Lucy.
You would also feel a pulse, more than likely.
We decided that she has organs still until her next death. So, yes.
Yeah, you have a working system.
Cool, so I am. Technically.
The humanoid.
Technically speaking.
Mm-hmm. And then we'd have to figure out what specific subspecies. Or a pure human. It would just
Can I name my own race? Oh my god, please let me name my own race. That'd be so cool. The
nanites.
Oh, I like how he thinks.
Nanites already
nanite.
exist,
That would be-
though.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? I'm a nanobot. Nanobot.
No.
Nope.
It would be somewhat misleading, but
I'm getting used to being
Like,
on this
Nano-
planet, but yes. For the most
Todd?
part, I'm fine.
That's derogatory.
Nano. I don't know. Nano star? Nano
How are
socks?
you?
Nano shoes?
Nanotopian.
I'm doing alright.
Nano... Oh, that sounds like if I ever had a
Just
planet, I would
thing.
name it that.
Nano thing.
If I have a civilization.
Nanotopia.
Nanotopian.
Nano...
Composed of the nanans.
Nano...
Nananians.
Light.
figured I'd
Nano
pay a
bird.
visit,
Nano spark.
Nanolight.
Nano...
considering.
Nanolight? Is that
Since you're back,
good?
Sure.
I was just
Yeah.
joking.
you want to say hi?
It means a very
Her
tiny little light.
appearance and everything.
Like a little soul. Nano.
Yes. I technically need to thank her for helping.
Do you think?
Nano is a prefix for 1 billionth.
Hmm?
Like a
Do you want to
nanogram?
meet her inside, or do you want to
Nanometer?
wait right here?
Yeah.
Nanoliter?
Nanosecond.
I can
Nano-
approach unless it's
Nanosecond.
private.
That's not private.
Nanojoule?
Nanojoule.
A lot of nanos out there. Old.
That would actually almost work. It's a measurement of energy. A joule. Hello! Look at you! Oh.
Hello,
Well, I would
darling.
think about nanolight.
Mm.
Mom, do we have permission to do the thing?
Hello.
I know you're thinking whether or not
Yes.
nanolight's a good name.
I am trying to
Are you a
think
dragon?
of suggestions. This is something I've been thinking about
No.
lately.
Okay, just making sure. Otherwise, I have to press
It's,
the
it's the
adventure
silly
button.
topic of today, Q.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You should name your race Oblivion. Oblivions.
No,
It's like,
because that is
Why?
scary. and
how?
misleading.
It's like how we used to
The
call Oblivions
Obliviators.
Oblivions.
That is not a very
Mm-mm.
friendly
No.
name.
You already have a race.
That is with debate.
Why not synthetic? Or synth?
Synthetica. Syntheticians.
Synth
Synthetic.
could work. I kinda... I don't like the split, the implication of synthetic. Synthetic's real.
I
She's
like how
as
we're
real as
both
any
trying to
one of the
find
rest
a
of
race
us.
This
name.
is true. She is as real as any one of us.
Hybris is...
That's true.
Synthetic simply means that it was created, not born.
Mm,
At least in my purview.
Synthesia.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, based on what we know,
Synthesia.
this isn't the original. This is something that was reborn.
Oh, that's true. Right, the soul. Yeah. You are utterly unique in this universe, Hybris.
That's why I came up with the concept of the angel, because when a human dies, they get reborn and they're given their wings. Well,
Starstrian.
they go to heaven, but
Starstrian.
Starstria.
Starstream.
You
Yes.
could try Star Child.
I've had that so many times.
That's actually
I
a
like
thing.
that.
Oh.
Starstria.
Yay!
You like that? I really like that.
Super clean.
My race. I'm a starship. I really like that. Yeah. Give me a
I'm
hug.
glad.
That's amazing. Holy shit, that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now we need one for
I need
you
to speak
because.
to you at some point. I have a little bit.
Oh, can we do our thing? Is that cool?
That is
So far,
cool.
May, to keep you up to speed,
You're cool.
between me and Hybris,
If you're
came up
just
with
putting
synthetic
mana into
angel,
me, it's not gonna do
syntheraphim.
much.
Wait, one.
It's just gonna
What
make
is
it so
it?
I can
Kind of like Angel.
What did you want?
Yeah,
just wanna make
Seraphim,
it so
I
I
got
can
thought
use
that's
more
what you
stuff.
Yeah.
Synthefem.
If it's just mana, it's not gonna do much.
Last
Oh,
we spoke about this, I thought Scythrium
Scythrium.
or Scythrafem.
I like Scythrafim.
I'm not a poly.
I was
You said
down with Scythrafim.
Yeah.
Hopes up that I can find
But it's up to you. Anyway.
special.
No, don't be down on yourself.
Let them have the conversation. I won't interject.
Input.
But
I'd like to think on
since
it
we
more.
have this
I have
moment of
noticed
breath,
an uncanny similarity between your two outfits,
Remember
and I
the
find it
training.
heavily distracting.
But you need
Yeah,
because we're
now
both
that you
beautiful.
pointed it out, I can't unsee it.
It is a very nice outfit.
it was intentional. I knew how much May liked her appearance, and so I decided to emulate
I like it even
For her
more.
benefit.
Too.
Perhaps I should try it.
it.
Sure.
I will
I
stand
love
like
it.
this
There'd be-
too.
Eat the metal.
Yeah,
no,
there'd be a bunch of
it's-
little
it's
maids hanging
whatever.
out.
I'll just eat the metal. I'm
And
gonna
we'd all
eat
have
it.
conversations about how much we adore our boss.
Never mind, I
And
can't eat it.
We're looking
it hurts my
forward to
teeth.
Thursday, where we can hang out.
Can't eat metal.
Don't eat
Don't eat
metal.
metal.
Don't
I'm
eat
not
metal.
gonna eat it.
Yeah, no, don't eat metal.
I have training to
Hybris.
do.
I do want to thank you for your assistance in my return.
Okay.
My
Let's talk.
assistance.
That's what
You
the
assisted Sachi,
So,
and in turn assisted me.
Oh,
the refugees.
Entropy.
Could you tell me what they told you?
Mhm.
Indeed.
it
Regarding
took
what?
some figuring out.
Why
But
they were refugees, I guess. I didn't
We
know
managed.
the situation.
My mother has a way with words that didn't suit her. She asked for more than I was able to be given.
A young man.
She in fact was asking for a closed system, which this world has yet to create.
His home was perfectly fine until
Yet,
he had heard a
To
loud
create?
noise outside his home.
As I have observed thus far.
His father went to go check it out. Father didn't come back. Heard another loud noise.
This would
Father-
imply that there is a possibility that they may
mean, that-
eventually exist, which would
I
break
was
many known laws of
Marx
physics,
read it,
thermodynamics, and several other fields of science. I will have to
Exactly.
think about this.
literally ripped her apart.
Kralik,
Hmm.
Alright,
is there anything I can assist you with?
that was it.
I was actually going to ask you to, if you would be willing to
But
help
that
me with
doesn't make
some
any sense as to
tests eventually that I'm
an
going to be
entire
doing
setting
with some
falls.
inscription.
why, and what
I
could
see.
assume
And what would this be?
was
Let's sing this
volcano.
place?
Some new ones that I'm working on.
What do you mean?
Hmm?
falling in a volcano?
seeing this place.
I see.
We were.
I'm
One
seeing
in
it anew.
particular has
Let me put
my
it that
interest.
way.
Around the village after
Hmm.
everything was done.
The theory of it
And
is to
then
make it so the body is, well,
all
you're physically stronger and
of a
faster,
sudden, volcanic ash
but
started raining
you're
down
not
on
able
us.
to
It's a
use any
quiet night for
spells
you.
Yeah, I don't mind it being quiet.
until the effect wears
I
off.
like it.
And you captured a sample, I heard.
Let's be collect my thoughts,
You are able
figure
to
things
do
out,
what with these spells?
answer questions on my own.
Quartz.
It's at
The
times like these
inscription
that
will
I wonder why in the
essentially
world we can't have moments of...
increase the speed you can move
Hmm.
and your strength.
Okay. Check. Have him check if it's based
I
on.
But the
see.
downside is using any spells.
That means magma was present.
So
Which means
let's say I
something was
try
more
to use a spell while using this inscription.
Volcanoes don't show up
I won't be able to do anything with it.
That's what I know.
significant
I see.
warning. Dragons, on the other hand.
Considering how frequently you use spells, I would find this to be
Some form of
a
magic to
tactical disadvantage for you.
create the volcano in a short amount of time.
Hmm,
Could also just be a
So,
not necessarily.
The,
you want to
samples
fill
we
me
got
in
was
on what
but
the faux dragon business
The
is
effect I
about?
haven't tested how long it lasts yet.
we should discuss with
It's
Hybris, perhaps.
just an idea.
Small mission, maybe 3 people.
Something that I want to test. See how long it lasts, see the after effects and everything.
Especially if you saw Ash.
You can
I see.
well, get the results back from
Well.
Sock, and then decide.
I suppose I could be of assistance. What exactly do you intend to need my assistance for, though?
Yes. If we don't hear back from him tomorrow,
Hmm,
do a small
if anything goes wrong,
come in.
or there's a bad effect to it,
Sounds about right to me.
I trust you enough that I want you to be there to either contain it or contain me if something happens.
I see. You intend to use yourself as a testing dummy.
It's almost like we're
Yeah.
Have you not considered using pre-existing scripts and runology?
I try.
These sorts of scripts have existed for quite some time.
Alright. We'll discuss with Hybris.
Yes, but I like to try and make new things.
Oh, we're making a new thing.
I see. That seems like a... well, quite frankly, a waste of your time. Why reinvent the wheel, as one would say?
Hmm. That's how everything has been done on my world. We try to invent new and different things in magic. Even inscription.
These inscriptions of yours, they are not new. They would be old, very old.
Hmm.
Enchantment
Yes and
and
no.
transfusion, the schools of magic, they have existed for thousands of years. Likely even longer, given the elves' proclivity for magic.
Hmm.
And if you are putting yourself at risk to try and do this, this is a very odd thing to do. Logically speaking.
I mean, I put myself at risk before.
And
yeah,
you
Then
would
again, I almost
simply...
lost your whole
died.
lab for it.
I almost
And-
died, but I'm not dead. So,
And does that make it okay?
That does not make it okay. I can give you that answer.
There it goes.
I mean, I learned more things about myself.
That's all fine and dandy, but
It seems like a lot of risk for a reward that is questionable.
very minimal in value.
It would be like if I were to reinvent the concept of a coat. Coats already exist. Therefore, why should I spend the time developing new ones?
I guess it's just caught my curiosity because I've been reading a lot lately. I read up about these warriors.
How's it going?
I believe it was Vikings or something like that. They were called berserkers. People that
Did you have a good conversation?
seem stronger and faster than normal. People that could take
Yes, but they
numerous
did not
amounts of
achieve
damage.
that through magic. Most of them
Sorry about
achieved
that.
it through drunkenness and, well, sheer body mass and rage. Occasionally drugs as well.
Did your mom get that situation with her phone work out?
No, and I honestly don't care. I don't enjoy technology.
You tell her.
So is it not possible by magic?
Perhaps, but there are risks to being a berserker as well.
Hello.
I mean, if you
Berserkers
don't
would
take a risk,
often attack their own as well, which would be absolutely unacceptable.
Now all you need is a chalupa.
Maybe I am the chalupa.
I
what
would
if one is
consider your
able to
research
control it?
I was
wisely,
gonna call her
Kralik.
the... No, you know what? You're the churros, she's the chalupa, and he's
If
the
you
soft
wanted to
taco.
control it, in that case, use simple enchantments.
How am I
Ones that already exist would be quite useful for you.
Are what it's about.
He said I'm useless.
It's like the starter.
I did not
to the
say you were
greatest meal ever.
useless. She's trying to put words in my mouth.
And then you realize you don't have
He said I'm useless.
for the actual main course because you just finished off this 12-pack of soft tacos.
Exactly.
Kralik, didn't I give you a suggestion for your research many months ago?
That is a challenge that could be accepted.
Hold on. Are you about to tell me?
Remind me.
Ow!
Challenge?
I've had a lot of things on my mind.
It wouldn't be a challenge.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Oh.
It's okay.
Alright.
She told you to research to
I
not
was
come up with
asking
useless.
you to look into a way to see if the enigmatic metals are either reactive or acidic.
You want to be
Sounds like
the
fun.
referee?
Enjoying us being boys.
Hmm.
This is one of the rare moments.
To see if perhaps we could develop some form of chemical attack to use against the purge. You ignored my suggestions and instead are trying to reinvent the wheel.
Okay, you gonna
Okay.
join in on the stupid eat things?
I mean, I
and
know
for the
how hot.
information,
Alright. Somebody's got to be the
I
referee.
you
know
know
how
the
to
melting
melt them
point
anyways.
of enigmatic
I'll
metals.
ref. I can do it.
Okay. Alright.
And you have pushed yourself
We
to
got
the
this.
point where you
Alright.
have destroyed your own
So,
equipment.
Tomorrow, we're gonna meet up.
To achieve this,
We're getting Taco
that
Bell.
seems
We're getting,
questionable at best.
all fucking Taco Bell. We're gonna go through the entire menu, fucking. Alright.
That's not
It is also not a
But without
quick
risk.
Not enough
process.
food. My ass is not enough food.
But without
And
risk,
put
there is no
Entire
reward.
menu. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen.
Yes, perhaps. But that does not mean that
That's easy.
it is a good idea.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what
it.
I said.
I'm gonna cover this.
You are
you're
risking
right.
the lives of others when you heat things up that hot.
It's not the first time I've gone through the menu.
Double it. Alright, we're doubling it.
Yeah,
That's
that'll
why
do.
I've suggested
Anyone
before
within the
that
area
I-
needs to move clear. A
Taco Bell
good
challenge,
distance to not feel the effects of the heat.
Alright. It's gonna be 2 times. the
You are
entire menu.
dangerous like this as well. You lose
I'm not one of
control.
those
I like
Kentucky Hut ones. I don't want Pizza Hut.
I have seen it personally.
Taco Bell.
I have a
Yeah,
suggestion.
no. This is like the brick and mortar.
Yes,
not like
Nana.
the
I'll
split
get it.
ticket.
You know, like if
Get it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
ever in a
Alright,
squad or like
done.
something like that, could
Easiest
be
challenge of my life.
with him because I can withstand that stuff
Better get
and
ready.
calm him down.
Yes, but the idea would for that to not be
And I will proceed to the gorgeous
something that we need to worry about.
and I will finish with the giant double
This is the
I'm
same
working
problem
on
I
a-
had with Gareth.
See, that's
I'm
what
working
you
on a
missed out.
way
Okay,
to make it
always
so I
start
can
with the
get in
nachos.
control.
The nachos are the smallest and lightest to eat. So then
He's
you
teaching
come back
me
and
as
you double
well.
back and you make sure that you go straight to the quesadilla.
You'll
Quesadilla.
find out.
Then once you flush down the quesadilla, then you start to go
What?
for the heavier food.
It's
The
not a-
heavier food's gonna
not a
slow
bad
down.
idea.
The lighter stuff you start out first.
The difference between
All I am asking is that you consider your time wisely.
She called you on that
Alright.
one. She called
I'm trying
Finish this
to.
first.
Okay.
Do not try.
I like this.
Simply
This is
do.
wonderful. I couldn't think of a better gift.
Dave, hold up.
Taco Bell. Taking me to Taco Bell is a romantic.
Between
Eating at my favorite place.
one going for the purge and then another mission, personal
Alright,
mission that I have
you
to
know
deal
what,
with.
if this is a date, I'm
Yes,
gonna
happening.
I heard
right
about it.
now because my girlfriend is gonna
Shade?
actually have to kill me.
Yes.
So I don't want to die. So it's not a
Yes.
date, but a challenge.
I'm trying to think of a non-lethal way to
Alright,
stop
I'm
him.
calling it a challenge. She's calling it a date. Hey, that's fine. Alright, whatever.
You're taking me
Um,
to Taco Bell. It's a date.
Oh my god.
Well, perhaps
everything I
devote
can-
more of your time and research into this.
Isn't it like
Granted, I will tell you
Hold
that
up,
your
no, there's
current
technically more people involved,
goal with
so
this
wouldn't
is
that make
noble,
it-
yes,
Group date.
but it is also highly
God.
dangerous.
Okay. Alright. Well, look, I'm just
You
gonna
will
let
need to
guys know
prepare
I
quite a
broke my
bit
season
for
and I don't
this
show
if
up
you
around,
wish
that
to
means I'm dead.
achieve the outcome that
And,
you are
same for
looking
me.
for.
automatically, one of you guys wins. Alright.
That's why I'm
This is
getting
a person
training
that
from
is
Sienna.
You just have
openly
to explain it to
challenging
Shadow, you
gods.
know, you're fine.
Yes, but if there's no explanation, then I get a sword
I know.
close to me, and it's just like, what'd you do?
That's
That is
why
not
I'm
something
trying to
that
get-
the likes of mere mortals are meant
And then it's really
to.
just start
At least,
explaining.
look, at least you get a sword, right? At least you get
It is
some kind of
dangerous.
warning.
That is all I am
It has
trying
to
to
come
say.
you first.
And I would hate
just
to
I
see
know
lose
it's
you
dangerous.
sitting under
after
a
all
hot
of
lamp
this.
in a dark room saying,
I mean, I knew it was dangerous when we went and fought Naru.
By the way, smell
Would you care to
I
explain
need to
this?
meet her. I would like
Would
to
you
meet
care
her
to
if
explain this?
possible. That'd be great.
As she's smelling those gordita crunches.
Because I just had the
Bro,
most
she is the
amazing meal.
gordita. She
In any
I'm glad
case,
that you're
you
worried.
need-
It means a lot.
We'll split the chorizos together. Oh, excuse me, the
Oh.
chorizos together.
Chorizo.
Yes, well,
Mm.
as I was saying,
We're tiny.
Okay,
Please
look, but
do
there has to be
consider.
like at least like 2 liters for everybody of.
if you
I
need
understand.
assistance with coming up with things to
Oh my
research,
God.
as I know it is your proclivity,
You trying to give us diabetes?
let me know.
Yeah, man. Look, this is.
I have
this
been
is-
doing
this is the
quite a
game.
bit of research
Oh,
lately.
see?
That's the one
Look,
place where I say no.
You go to Taco
Yeah,
Bell, you gotta
water's-
get the Baja Blast.
Also, I was going to ask,
And-
do we have more of the enigmatic
Baja Blast
metal
anywhere else. You can't even get it anywhere else.
anywhere?
At this
They used to sell
time,
it in
no.
the stores. They don't even sell it in the stores anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Not in my location.
I was
Why?
going to use it
Alright,
for
look, you
part
have to
of
order me a can. Yep. Do it.
her training.
Do
There you
it.
go.
You are training her to heat
Should
things
open
up
it
as
a
hot
quick
as you.
Not just heat them up. She said she tried to cook with her flames before.
Alright.
This
But
man has been
Yeah, it
deprived
didn't go well.
of
It
life.
failed. I'm trying to
Why
teach her
not
to not
simply
just.
use a stove?
Alright.
Alright.
Didn't realize you.
That's not a
I mean, I didn't realize he could do it so that he could control the temperature of his flame. And earlier I was at a forge with Imperial, and I had an idea maybe I could do what he was using the forge for. But he said in order for me to do so, I need to know the temperature of my flames and be able to control
What do you mean?
a certain temperature, if that makes sense. And
Wonderful. So,
I
ladies,
see.
learning to control the temperature of my flames would be beneficial to stop.
and then you just
Ironic that someone who's having trouble controlling his flames is teaching someone to control.
Very ironic and
Fire
admittedly
users,
unadvisable, but
Yeah. Here's my. I saved one for you, and you whip out a Dorito taco, and it shines. A light shines upon. And you're like, it's the extra spicy nacho one. And she just goes over, and
I mean, it's a
But-
bad idea. I can.
You could also
It's gonna go down.
help me come up with
Exactly.
ideas to.
Sure, you know what? Sure. I'll let you guys know. That is exactly how that's gonna go down.
Guessing the word is subdue my friend Shade
I will
rather than kill him.
make sure to do that.
I'm up for options.
Make sure.
that's how you survive. We got it.
By the way, what?
I see.
Actually, wait. Do they still have naked tacos?
Well, unfortunately, I have very little information on your friend Shade. But there are potential ways to do this. I'm sure.
It's a taco shell made of chicken.
He's essentially able to move to the shadows.
Wow, what do you mean?
Use anyone's shadow as a way to get to someone else.
Made of chicken, right?
I see. Have you considered trapping him within the shadows, then?
I'm getting that. And I think she's...
He can keep moving. He's very quick.
That'll be your saving grace.
That'll
Light
be my
is
saving
quicker.
grace. I probably won't die. I probably won't die. There's like a 20% chance.
And plus he has the...
Because you didn't use the
He has some of the power of a Void Lord. So he's stronger than he used to be.
If he is playing with such power, I would suggest you leave the situation alone. That is magic that could easily consume you.
Can't do that.
I mean, right.
You know what I eat?
Why exactly not?
Because he's my friend.
And then for dinner,
I had to stop him from doing things that are stupid.
I see. And you are my friend, and I am trying to stop you from doing stupid things.
Hold on. I have to ask.
And Asriel had requested my assistance on the matter.
I'm small. But I will destroy Taco Bell like a dragon rampaging through a city, leaving a trail of destruction and magma behind me.
He has also given me, if I succeed in helping him, he's going to forge me these gauntlets made of bloodstone.
Bloodstone. Interesting. You realize how heavy that will be if you are using ordinary stone.
From what he says, it's not ordinary. It's the last of its material. It's from the center of a moon.
This is why I say she got away with words. Let me tell you, man.
The only way to get it, apparently.
I'm not ready. I don't know what I just signed up for.
I see. Well, in any case, do what you will.
Bring the A game. Look, you gotta bring the A game tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You gotta bring your A game tomorrow.
Actually, why don't you bring Q
Bring
along as
the
well?
A game.
Yeah, don't bring your big game.
We're gonna go have
I will do my best.
Hey, that doesn't count.
Bring the
Trust me.
You'll have to do
I'm
better
not
than
gonna-
that if you want to stop them.
I'm not gonna do anything to get myself killed.
Ion has made the foolish mistake of challenging me to a Taco Bell off, where we will both order the entire menu and devour it in front of each other.
Guys are gross.
And in our wasteful sin, express our undying love for the most.
Corona,
glorious-
why are you sitting on the bush?
Oh, there you are.
Comfy.
Hybris, we need to talk to you.
Corona likes bushes.
I see.
That's our goal for
Untrimmed.
tomorrow.
There's a
That's
bench
back
right
to
below
normal.
it, you know.
From the last time I saw her, she was
What?
not
Why are you
herself.
looking at me?
Benches are
What are you
overrated.
doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you
Let's
doing that? I can
go
do that
talk
just
to
as back. I
Hybris.
can do that to you. I can
Right.
do that to you. I can do that to you.
So I don't devour all of you.
I'm what you
I
need
do
to.
not believe that Corona
Understandable.
and Normal belong in the
You
same
have
sentence.
spoken. Here, hug though.
They
May-
don't.
Probably after this, I'll go to bed. Yes, ma'am.
But that's because my name's not
How
normal.
can I assist you?
Mwah.
My name is
Hold on, I'm loving
next
this
to
glorious thing.
Apocalypse.
Mwah. Ion and I have a question for you. A discussion to a proposal, in fact.
You're sitting on a bush. You're
ages
sitting on a
related.
bush. You might sink.
I see.
It's nothing private. We have heard, at least Ion
want
has
that flower.
heard from the
Give me the flower. I
You're
want
not
that flower.
getting.
people
You're not
that
getting.
you were involved
I
in
want-
saving,
Take-
You're not getting.
the refugees, I guess you'd say,
Sharing,
No.
staring. Sharing,
No.
staring.
that
Sharing,
I would
staring.
stop.
there is a
I
suspicion
would stop.
that it wasn't just an attack by
Nano.
Staring. It's
what else could
staring.
it be?
No.
But that there might have been
You're gonna
pyroclastic
zap if
flow.
you touch it.
You can't touch me
Magma.
here. You're not allowed to. I'll slap you back.
Sock has the sample
It's gonna be able to tap on your
of
forehead.
ash that was recovered by some of the villagers. Depending on what it is, if it could be actual magma, as in composed of basalt and quartz and other such chemicals
Don't.
or minerals that come from the earth,
that we may want to
Don't touch
send
it.
a small team
Someone called my
to investigate?
One of the components is missing.
To determine what the possible cause was, and if it's something that we need to be concerned about on a wider scale, as part of our
That
agency.
is a good idea.
I'm not on my period.
You two are like asking
Alright,
for trouble.
so let's hear back from Sock, who, by the way, sent me a message
We're not
earlier.
asking.
I tried to forward it.
If
to
we're
you, but I
asking for
don't know if
trouble,
it
we're
worked.
talking to you.
I
Same.
see.
You don't have the flower in your head. You don't pay
I'll
attention.
send him a message.
So if we hear back from Sock, and if Taco Bell is not destroyed by the incredible, undeniable power of May
I
tomorrow,
can't fight that one.
and therefore
I can't fight that one.
generates the end of all that we know.
May,
Should
I
you
don't
not
think
have
you
it?
know. You're not ready, May.
You're a good
There's a
sport.
reason
Ron.
why
we
it's
will-
why I
Enjoy you.
Perhaps plan
Yeah.
something of a reconnaissance, just with maybe a team of 3. Let the
There is a
That would likely
reason why
be all
I
that
was
is needed.
nicknamed Troublemaker for
yeah,
so long.
whatever they see, just come back. No engagement whatsoever. Picture.
Understood.
Oh my god.
Be out.
Troublemaker
Sam-
and
Sound
shit
good?
If the
starter.
sample is brought to me,
Oh, my shit
I
starter?
can
Yeah, you're a
analyze
shit
it
starter.
and see what exactly
great.
its composition is.
You like to
Bring it
start
to-
problems.
It may take me an hour or so, but I will have
I have to
results
go to-
shortly.
I'll have to go to bed. Hi,
Of
Nana.
course.
Since when is shit starting called for?
How are you?
Only one thing's
It
done.
is never called for.
Doing okay?
All right. Okay. I'm gonna head to bed.
I mean,
I wish you all a wonderful
Unless
day.
for shits and giggles.
there's lighting a fire in a person's ass, yes, but that's
Oh, not the
starting
cat. Are you
shit.
kidding me?
Good night.
Oh my god, anything.
Good
Every
night.
time I do, I always get something out of it.
It's
Something.
Sock.
Actually, that's just the person we needed to talk to.
Yeah.
A headache, probably. 'Cause
I need
of
to
the
go pet
mess
his
you
head.
have to clean up
His
because of the shit you
Big
started.
gargantuan head.
Let's go.
Okay.
So wait, Q,
Once
does
he,
that,
is
does that
ready,
make
I
you
guess.
Sachi's janitor?
Hey there.
She does not clean up my mess.
Gross.
What up?
That would be why I
the one
walked
who's
in.
cleaning up after
I
his
have
mess.
made one promise
so-
today, and that is I would pet your large, adorable head.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's
You're welcome, buddy. Now, Miss Hybris here and Mr. Ion will have some questions for you in relation to the sample you collected yesterday. And I'll
okay.
just message me what you determine.
Of course.
Got it.
All right. Thank you. I'll also say goodnight to boss.
What? I said I'm not gonna do it to her.
So, have you had a chance to look at those samples yet?
Yes, I am running. I'm not usually doing this sort of things, but
Actually, out of character, am I supposed to ask anybody about this? Because I'm not
Talk
really
to Adam.
able to- Talk to Adam. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Guess I wasn't told. Gotcha.
Yeah, I got you.
I have no results as of yet, but I will have them soon.
You are already
Technically, I haven't
analyzing the
reset everything.
components.
Yes.
I see. That will save me time. Thank you. Please send me the results, and I will forward them on to Ion and May as we begin
Yes.
to organize.
I will send you the test
Reconnaissance
results of the-
mission.
Yes, I will do so.
No. But it's still fucking you all.
Sounds good to me.
That person is very good.
No, they have control of their
So
magic.
how are you two doing?
Yeah.
You do realize what type of electricity I'm using, right?
Well enough.
Don't use that.
You had a lot of time to think about that.
Popping up on my shoulder.
I had several
Are you sure you're
factors
okay?
to
Don't use that.
consider.
I see.
You know?
Understandable.
I'm just gonna go with her answer.
Lightning here in a moment.
I see.
Hold on, let me just
Very, very.
pull that.
Alright.
Don't worry, excuse me. No, it doesn't really matter.
Measuring tape? 'Cause I think Corona
Good
wants
on
to
you, man.
measure something, I think.
That's good.
Oh. Okay, I got
Got a butter knife.
It reduces the amount of thinking I have to. Anyways,
You got a measuring tape?
Yes.
Actually, hold on. I think I have a measuring tape.
shall we join the rest of the party?
Sure. Let's.
Alright, good. See, like, yep. Alright, so you ready for this measuring contest you're about to give me?
They're
Exactly.
boss, they're calipers. It's like, it gets this wide at the widest.
Okay. Okay.
Calipers. You know, they're for measuring, like, between 0 and 1 millimeters. For high
Oh,
accuracy.
thanks. Yeah, very high accuracy for Corona. Alright.
It's like a more purple version of me.
Hello. I came to check on the both of you. You
He's
have
gonna
been
point down.
standing.
There's gonna be little drops of blood on the floor.
Who is hurt?
It's fixed.
Hello, my chemical romance. What's up? Look a lot like your art way.
Come around, you'd notice there's blood on her hand.
Somebody hurt.
Okay.
Cordelia.
Just.
Bleeding. I think.
Coda. Coda.
There's a lot of people not listening today, is there?
Nobody ever listens.
I know, right?
I will have to call Athena. She'll need to clean this up. This is a sanitation concern.
Yes. Don't want blood stains all over the pillars. Doesn't do well aesthetically. Or sanitary. I'm having trouble speaking day. Most unfortunate.
Actually, Ion, if you have a moment, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you adapt, that's when you don't inherit the family.
Buzz cards for you. It's
My own technical definition, you wouldn't inherit me just because
It's
your
about
sister-in-law
Kralek.
sees me as the mother.
Well, you are technically.
I am unsure of how much of the conversation you heard.
Not sure.
You might want to start from the beginning.
So you don't want me to come in up here and be like, hello.
He is wasting his time and research hours. It is disappointing.
My granddaughter, I think you'll stop.
In addition to this, he is...
What's up?
She can't stand Sachi.
What is wrong with Sachi? Well,
I mean, aside from the usual.
that is...
But speaking of family, when are you taking your son to your mom's chemical romance? I mean, no offense towards your friend, Miss Hybris. He's a dick, an asshole, a liar, a wannabe, and he puts people in places that they shouldn't belong. Now, with that said, she grins and bears it for my mom and for herself, but by coping, she rubs on her wrists. She's rubbed so hard to the point where she's cracked
She
open her
started
skin.
bleeding. I tried replacing it with a bandage earlier and trying to...
She pushed it away.
Damn it.
My saliva has minor regenerative properties, so I just applied that to the wound, and it closed temporarily. But eventually, when she rubs hard enough and quick enough,
It's gonna
it'll break
open
open
right back
again.
up.
So, I don't know if Sachi can do anything to repair that bridge, nor do I think she wants to.
No. She probably does.
So, just letting you know.
I'm gonna see if I can come up with something.
It's fine. I'm sorry I stepped away, but my sister's priority comes first. I hope you
Corona has
understand.
more children.
Figuratively.
Oh,
Cord looks at Corona like a mother. No blood relation.
I understand the concept.
Okay. So I view her as a sister. So you'll excuse me. I'm gonna try and
Get in
find
there.
her in the cracks and
Get in
crevices.
there. On that note, I need to figure out a system for her to stop scratching and rubbing at her skin. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've tried literally everything. I've tried giving mantras, I've tried medicated bandages, I've tried calling her out on it. None of it works. So the next thing I can think of is to just give her a sleeve that she can't remove. But I don't want to do that because it's the equivalent of chains.
She is young and impressionable, but she is surrounded by negative sources.
I don't know how to convince her or to show her so that she comes to the conclusion that she should probably want to not be there. But here is much better. But then
With
again,
Noru. That is where she should be. Not with Corona. Corona is... well... I could list for hours. But...
as could I.
She has joined this Thieves Guild, has she not?
Yeah. Yeah, she has.
She is the reason why Kanton got in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Then Corona is being a negative influence on her life. She is being taught to be a thief, to disregard the law, and hurt people. That is beyond reprehensible. I spoke with Corona, and they are proud of their thieving ways. It is disgusting, in some manners.
Yeah. I can't really say too much because, well, I did the same thing and I lost my pinky. But
at least you were trying to do the right thing.
Part of it comes from why things were trying to stall. Earlier she spoke to me and I asked her a question about if she had, access to any new games. She told me that she doesn't have any new games because the best games don't come on your phone. So I asked if her Purple Lotus paycheck wasn't enough for her to be able to afford the new games. Her response was, well, I could just steal it if I really wanted to. So
That is beyond reprehensible behavior. A child should not be taught to steal.
I don't know what to do.
Confront Corona. I believe that is what we should do.
Problem is, confront Corona, and Corona just laughs it off and does nothing. Nothing changes.
Then we take legal
Corona-
action.
Whoa there, are we talking about murdering somebody now? That doesn't seem very...
No, nobody's murdering anybody.
No one is going to murder anyone.
Okay, but you said lethal action, so whether we're murdering...
Legal.
Not lethal. Legal.
Legal.
Oh. I must be instilled with a bit of murderous intent. That Coda kid just freaking tossed you through a freaking whatchamacallit.
What?
Warp hole? I don't know.
Wait, Coda tossed you through a wormhole?
Or well, he opened one underneath my feet.
When and where
I know how
was
that
this?
feels. Right, a few moments ago. He sent me back there.
Why did he do that?
I was talking with, Cordelia.
Got it. Oh, speak of him and he shall appear.
Mom found her. She's taking care of
Your
it.
mom found her, I found her, and then you found me.
Hmm?
And you apparently wormholed him out of the room.
No. Just back over there.
Out of the room.
More like a crevice.
Well, it is in the other...
Look, I'm sorry, I wormholed him.
Also, you should tell your mother to stop, like, bringing catnip around. Bad shit happens whenever I get catnip nowadays.
That's
Like,
one of the other reasons why I
slowly
was trying to
things.
get you out of there quicker.
Maybe you should tell your mother to stop being such an ass, but...
That's like telling a star to stop burning.
Alright, Hybris, do you want to go nip this in the bud?
Don't do it again.
Well, it sounds like he did it to help me some misguided way, so I can't really say that.
Simply
that's
tell the
something else.
person about the danger and let them leave of their own accord.
Precisely. My apologies.
Really, I should prank Corona.
I mean, you can prank the both of us if you want.
This
I could be
point,
your
kinda
insight
just
man.
want to talk to Corona.
By all means.
Alright, I'll be back.
As soon as you go through the doorway, on your right.
I don't know why Corona did that either. I was just having a conversation with Cordelia. I was trying to figure out what was up with her. Like, why she was bleeding. I only told her that she should get a band-aid.
The band-aid's not really going to help that.
Look, it's the fucking...
There's too much mental
It's
damage.
the meaning that matters, okay? I was gonna get to something else. Like
I would have
bandaging or
appreciated it.
whatever.
Angry with me?
Mildly.
Understandable. For wormholing him or something else?
What? You wormholed me.
Mostly for wormholing sock, yes.
Without consent too. Not cool, man.
And the other part?
That is a personal thing that I am not interested in speaking of.
Fine. As long as I'm aware it's not something I've done.
It is not. It is simply my suspicions.
Well, whenever you want to try and confirm those suspicions, I'm free to talk.
I see. Yes?
Just coming to make sure everything was alright.
Everything is fine. We are simply having a conversation.
I see. Well, if it's a private conversation, I can leave you to it.
The conversation is over at this point, but thank you for your consideration.
Of course.
This one begs
Hello, Nano.
a lot more effort for the last
How are
2
you?
years, I guess you could
That's
say.
been pretty good. We just did training, so that went really well.
I see. I am glad.
We had a very actually wanted to check up with you on so
and what is
Pilot
that?
loses control, right? Sometimes.
The story of my people
And
is
that
long,
one time he came back from that purge encounter,
but to tell
he
you what
couldn't go near
the
other
now
people.
is, what I'm doing now
So I calmed him down.
is
What
merely
if
going to be reestablishing
what I can
the
do? What
empire,
if we could do the
the
opposite?
power
Like
structure and everything.
put
And
I
then
don't know how
after
to describe
that,
it.
I
What
will
he leaks?
see what
I
I
guess.
need to do to achieve
Is that the right word?
true ascension.
And
I
transfers
do not
it to
understand.
me. It's hard to describe.
And
It's
at that
like
point in
he,
time,
you know, people can't go near him. Why? Why? What's the
Hmm.
reason? The heat, right?
Because he cannot control the heat that he is generating.
So what if he
Hopefully you
transferred
have
the
someone.
heat to me?
Then you would not be able to stand near people.
you do help.
Isn't it?
Meeting beings like you give
But I
me
can calm myself down a
pause
lot more than he can. I can control.
and
Yes,
make
it
me
would
wonder
also
if
not
I
stop him
should
from generating more heat. It is why I have repeatedly told him to stop this. However, he chooses to ignore me. Repeatedly.
He's not a bad guy.
He is not
I've
a bad
had
guy.
ideas
I
to
know
give
this.
up my divinity, so to speak.
That's something you need to do, isn't it?
But he
It's
is
just an
foolish.
idea.
That's something you need to
I mean,
do,
so
right?
I.
No.
You are foolish due to lack
Do
of
you want to do,
experience.
at least? Save your race, save your kind.
Guess. I mean,
I would give
Probably
up
why I
anything
need him
to
gone.
save my race.
quite a lot.
He is foolish because
And
he does
giving
not
that
take
up
precautions.
would possibly doom them.
He simply does things on a whim. He is impulsive.
Not right now.
Doesn't matter. If now, later, soon. Whatever.
We'll get there.
That's something you want to do. And you want to make sure they're good. Like,
Plus, I guess him teaching me might help a bit.
you
It's already
appreciate
helping. I mean,
What has he helped you to
pretty
do?
good teacher. I obviously have my tactical
Being down
abilities.
here.
He's teaching me how to use those
gives you
flames in
perspective.
different methods, like for bases, to create a
I
ring of
can- I
flames
can
around
see
me
why
that would
now.
shoot up. So
Beings
act
such
like a
as
shield.
myself,
That's pretty cool.
they
I
often
think
come
he just
down
wants me to learn how to use
immortal
my flames and
form
other methods rather than just attack
live
people.
out
with,
a short
you know,
lifespan so they can
to
have an
defend myself.
appreciation for life
Right.
and death.
That
Don't
is
know how
good.
to do yet.
For some of us, there is no death. And
Yeah, no, he's
sometimes
not-
that is a curse greater than any other.
It's okay if he trains me right. I mean, he's not doing a bad job.
No, perhaps not.
And I'll let you know. I mean, every time I learn something. Right now, he's giving me this homework, but we decided to go
However.
training because I hate the word homework. He wants me to not melt, but learn to kind of control my temperature by melting, or kind of melt in metal. If that makes sense. Like, he doesn't want me to melt it, but he wants me to kind of like. What's the word?
Soften it.
Yeah, like that, and then bring it back to him when I've done that. So far, I melted 5 pieces of metal. So
Where did
I
he
don't
get
think
these
it's something I
pieces
could-
of metal from?
I don't know. It was just in his pocket. I wish I could.
He
I'm
keeps
gonna carry
large
metal.
pieces of metal in his pockets.
They weren't. They weren't large. I don't think they were kind of like palm size.
I see. Well, I think it
But he
is
did
useful
say I
for
need to
you
find some more.
I think there may be better people suited to teaching you than Kralik.
I think it's good. Yeah, he teaches people. You know, he seems to keep to himself a lot. It'd be good for him to get to open up.
He
and-
does not keep to himself. He isolates himself.
Which is why training me might. I'll get to know about it.
Perhaps.
I think being on a squad with him would be a good idea still.
Well, I will be abolishing the squad system shortly. We'll be doing something slightly different.
You're not gonna bench me again. I don't want to be.
You are not going to get benched. You are going to do what you can to help others in ways that you are suited for and prepared for.
Okay. Is Coda still there?
Perhaps.
Alright, thanks for the talk. I actually got a call from Corona to join. Go to his house, so I'm gonna go to
Their house.
Gonna go to the house.
What kind of house is this?
Just a house, like my apartment.
I see. And what business do you have with them?
I don't know. I'll find out again. I think maybe go does. Probably why. I'll leave if it's kind of weird. I'll leave.
Perhaps I should accompany you.
I don't think. No. I don't think that's a good idea.
And why not?
Just. I'm working on a surprise for you, and I don't want you to come with me because it was for the surprise.
I see. Perhaps.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me know what happens.
Will do. Okay.
I
Maybe
would
that's-
suggest, though, and this is from my personal experience. Do not trust Corona.
There is a phrase that I know, that inspiration is the memory of the gods. There is some truth to that.
Can I ask for a
Corona is dangerous. They recently just wrecked all of Ion's equipment. They regularly steal things.
I ramble.
They break the law.
I'm unrambling.
They involve themselves with dangerous outer beings.
They also said they raised me, in a way.
Raised you?
I don't know, apparently her trained me when I was a kid. In some ways. I don't know.
From what I understand is they repeatedly killed you as a part of their training. That to me is not training. That is torture.
Anyway.
I'm alive now, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Oh.
All I am doing is asking you to please be careful.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I realize I'm probably.
Establishing sovereign territory.
I'll leave if it gets it out, but it normally doesn't.
Within lightning.
Okay, I'll see.
Just because the wastes were created does not necessarily mean that they've been reclaimed. All of the Tulin now who have been reborn.
Chances are he's probably gonna do it anyways because, you know, oh, what if he realizes there are very powerful souls in Aegis? Souls that he needs. He's gonna come here and he's gonna try and kill us. You know I'm right.
And he has allies too. I've only seen one of them.
Oh,
He said he
hello,
was trying to
Hybris.
gather more.
I'm trying to tell Kralik to stop trying to act on his own with his friend and this whole, you know, Hades thing, or whatever. Because he seems, from what he's telling me, he is feeling guilty and that he needs to do this himself.
I see.
Which
Then
is
he will do it
stupid
alone.
because
He wishes to isolate him.
Look, I'm not trying to... Listen, Kralik, I'm not trying to push you down because you want to do this. I'm trying to slap some sense into you because you're not making use of all the resources you have available. What, does us helping you diminish the fact that you'll be able to stop him?
No,
Exactly.
I don't want to end up hurting you all.
Look, we're all gonna end up getting fucked if he manages to kill Hades. And what do you think do you think we want to see you die? Because you didn't want us to help you out? Listen, what we do, our job, it gets people killed and hurt. That is the matter of a fact. Now, we can try and minimize the damage as much as we can, and we do that by helping each other. Get it?
I understand.
Good. Because no matter if... Listen, if any part of that fails, if you fail, everything will be... Well, I don't know. The concept of death disappearing? That doesn't seem like a very good thing, does it? For an aspect of it, at least. That will fuck us. So, as you not wanting us to get hurt, you're going to hurt us if you do this by yourself. So stop trying to be a loner and fucking let us help you, okay?
I'll try.
Good. You want to have some input in this? I feel like you should, because you're the boss.
I have no more input.
Okay, good.
Hello, Sachi.
Hey, really?
Q.
Hello. We're just notifying you that we're leaving.
I see.
And wish you
Have a
good
wonderful
night.
evening.
Read these together,
And
okay?
welcome back, Q.
I understand.
Got it?
Thank you.
Alright.
I appreciate it.
Don't try and do anything
If you
stupid.
need anything, let me know, okay?
You talk to us, you help us understand, and you
We may
make
need
sure
to have a
that
talk
we know
about
everything
Corona.
that's going on. That is the first step.
Do you need it right now? I can.
It's not urgent.
Okay.
Most definitely.
You sure? Like, you can. Is it quick or what? Be a quick talk. No? Gotta be one of those?
I need to calm down.
Oh dear.
Well. What happened? You know what? Save it. We'll save it for later, okay?
I am thinking emotionally, not logically.
Okay. Simmer down for a minute. Right? Talk later. If you want to, if you feel like you calm down and you haven't seen me, send me a synapses like via text, then we'll approach each other and have a talk about it. Okay?
That sounds reasonable. Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Have a very good night. I'm sorry if anything happened to deter your good night, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for having.
Goodbye, Purple May.
me.